Hello everyone. Today I plan to continue on with the main quest by going to Novac, but first I want to show you a couple of things. So as you may have noticed, the atmosphere, the sky, the sun, everything is different. And that's because I got a mod that makes the lighting and the atmosphere, all that, look a little more realistic. Now, I've also crafted a few things in the TARDIS workshop. The first is the sonic screwdriver. You can see it right there. Now, I know this is not the modern one. This isn't the newest one in the show, but in fact, it is actually the first sonic screwdriver to ever appear. Yeah. Now, the first Doctor did not have a sonic screwdriver. It was actually the second Doctor who crafted it, made the first one, and it looked like this. So yeah, I thought, since I'm still in my first incarnation as a Time Lord, well, actually I'm not a Time Lord yet, but will be in the future. I just figured, since I was so early on in my own travels through time and space, that I would start with the original. So yeah. Also, I crafted something else. It's called the Sontaran medical probe. Now, this thing is particularly useful as it can do a wide range of things, medically speaking. Metascan pretty much allows you to scan someone, see what's wrong with them. Nano Heal will refill an NPC's health points, and Nanosurgery should help with damaged limbs. Cell Wash, I forget what that does now, actually. And Decontamination should clean someone of foreign elements like bacteria, viruses, that sort of thing. Anesthetize, I don't think I pronounced that right, but anyway, it does what it says on the tin. Basically, it kills pain. And Resuscitate also does what it says on the tin. It brings someone back to life, essentially, as long as none of their limbs have been torn off. Yeah. So anyways, Alon's. Well, that can't be good. Yeah, I'm not ready to go to Skaro yet. I'm not equipped to deal with radiation that will literally kill me in seconds. Yeah, I'm not ready to deal with that. Seriously, none of the stuff in the vanilla game is enough, even close to enough, to deal with the sheer amount of radiation on Skaro. That whole planet was devastated by nuclear war, worldwide nuclear war, for a war that lasted 1,000 years. Yeah. I'm not going to go into the whole history of that war now, but it was a really brutal war. And in the end, the Daleks arose from that war and destroyed both the race that created them and the race that their creators had been fighting during the whole war. The Khalids and the Thals. The Khalids were the ones that created the Daleks, and the Thals were the ones that had been fighting the Khalids for the entire war. And not much left there's not much left on Skaro anymore. What is left is horrendously mutated. Horribly mutated. Of which the Daleks are the worst of. So here we are in Novac. I just, before I get into this, I think I better go and turn off the comm system real quick while I'm thinking of it. I don't want the quest to advance, the TARDIS mod quest to move too far before I'm ready, so yeah, let me do that real quick. There we go. I always need to lock the TARDIS, otherwise, let's just say bad things will happen and leave it at that for now. Again, Bad Wolf. The same two words following us everywhere we go. That's another reference.
Hey there.
Oh hey, I remember you.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
You're a little close. Anyways, what are you doing in Novac?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So what's the story with this place?
Novac? Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
Okay, I will watch myself. So, well, it's nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
I could use another gun at my side.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down.
Well, goodbye, Victor.
Be seeing you.
So yeah, Novac. Little gas stop in the middle of nowhere. It's nice though. It's nice. The town mainly makes all of its money off of scrap. It's typically stuff they get from the old Repcon factory, which is Repcon's a company that made rockets and also robots, but mainly rockets, various kinds of spaceships commercially. And their factory was down the road that way somewhere. We'll be going that way, actually, not too long from now. Possibly probably either in this episode or the next. I'm not sure which, but we'll be going there in the near future. Yeah. Well, so Benny and his goons have gone this way, so should probably ask around town, see if anyone's seen them. I just saw a guy around here a minute ago. I'll ask this lady over here.
What can I do for you?
And I don't have the option to talk to her. Okay, then. Well, talk to her about that.
Bye.
You, no bark. You probably know. You see everything.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
Who tried to make you talk?
Confound it, Novac, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure have. Camouflage that coat was, trying to hide from extraterrestrials what can only see in black and white checkers. But they're not fooled, because he forgot to put checkers on his face. I told him so, and he seemed to take it to heart. They stayed here a night, and was up by the dinosaur, talking to the sniper fella with the mustache a couple of times.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. I mean, even though you're a rambling lunatic, and you clearly believe things that are not true, to put it mildly, you're very useful, as you see everything.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Right. Wouldn't want the aliens or the commie ghosts to sneak up on you and kill you for what you know. It's always interesting talking to that guy. Why did I go in there? Out of habit, I suppose. I have played this game a lot in the past.
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
He has something of mine.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
By the way, who exactly are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What did you and Boone's wife argue about?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
So, you were in a gang? Were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
Ah yes, the cons. They go all the way back to Fallout 1. So, what was your tour with the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
So, why'd you leave then?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
What did happen at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
What do you protect the town from?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far we've been lucky.
Well, goodbye. I'll probably talk to you again once I've taken care of those ghouls up at Repcon.
Yeah, see ya.
If I remember correctly, the story with the Great Khans and the Bitter Springs and the NCR, well, the Great Khans, they saw the attack from the NCR coming a little late, but still. So they quickly tried to move all of their civilians and non-combatants away from the camp, away from their camp where the NCR were attacking. And that was basically their elderly, their children, etc. And whereas the able-bodied fighters tried to take on the NCR, but some errant order misunderstanding happened on the NCR's side of things, and when they saw all those people trying to evacuate from the camp, they opened fire, killing most, if not all of them. Yeah. Not great. So that's why there's so much animosity between the two groups. Man, that mod I got really makes the night sky beautiful. Alright, so tomorrow morning when it's lighter out, I will take care of those ghouls up at Repcon, but first, I'm gonna go into the TARDIS and sleep. Where is that cow going? I don't know. I've never seen you before.
Howdy.
Okay, I guess you're just some random NPC. Still though, I've never seen you before around here. Probably a mod or something. See, this is where the sonic screwdriver is going to come in handy, because with the exception of doors that require a key, or things that require a key to open, I will be able to unlock everything with this tool. So useful. I don't have to contribute any points to lockpicking at all. Also, in case you didn't know, bottle caps are the currency in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. I mean, the New California has their own paper money, their own dollar bills, but they're not the most widely used currency. And also, Caesar's Legion uses denariuses, sort of like the ancient Romans, like Roman coins, sort of. Yeah. Also, you might be wondering why I'm taking all this junk. A lot of this stuff is actually useful in crafting. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And so I can make different devices and stuff with it. Like, for example, with these cans, I can take cans that are not bent and some chemicals I can craft in the TARDIS laboratory and create an explosive called Nitro 9. And that's another reference to the late 80s of Doctor Who. Yeah, bent cans are not useful. At least for me. Scrap metal, on the other hand, is. Also, I think there's some stuff up here. Ah, yes, ammo and gun. I can sell the... I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but there's a lot. There's going to be a lot of ghouls coming up, and they're not friendly. They're basically irradiated human beings that didn't have the fortune to die, the good fortune to die. Seriously, it's much better to die than wind up like these poor souls. Many of them go feral, but a few of them still maintain their sanity. I can extract protein from the human flesh I just took. I always like to keep a wide variety of ammunition on my person, just in case.
big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter, Smooth Skin. Stop wasting time and get up here.
Sure.
Stop wasting time.
Alright, I'm here. I'm here.
Alright, Smooth Skin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smooth Skin. They won't work on Jason either.
Smooth skin? Your skin looks pretty smooth to me.
Stop wasting my time, Smooth Skin. Go waste Jason's. Watch out!
Why did he run off like that? I don't know. The NPCs in this game can be so good sometimes. So yeah, unlike the feral ghouls that attacked us previously, these ghouls have maintained their personalities from before they were mutated.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
I'm here because feral ghouls have been wandering into Novac.
And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they? Those ghouls were members of my flock, even after the madness consumed their minds. We never let them wander free. We kept them safe on the first floor. We kept them contained. The demons must have let them out, somehow. And now they are lost forever, denied the salvation and healing glow of the far beyond. Please, Wanderer, bear in mind that every feral ghoul you spare now is one that we can save later. Once the way is clear, our feral brothers and sisters will accompany us on the great journey. If there are any left.
What's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
What is this far beyond?
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
So these guys have basically just formed a religion. Well, he has, and all of these sentient ghouls have decided to follow him. So what's the deal with the human who let me in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the great journey.
Who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
Your last name is Bright? That's funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now. Before the Great War, even. Truly does the Creator author a destiny for each and every one of us.
How will you make the great journey?
The means by which the great journey is to be accomplished are an article of faith, not to be discussed with outsiders.
Anyways, tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere, except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
You say one of the demons raved at you?
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Watch out!
What? Okay. There's still some feral ghouls out here, so I'll need to watch myself. These are Nightkin, not spiritual beings. Nightkin are basically super mutants that really like to be invisible using stealth boy technology. Yeah, I'll talk about the origins of the super mutants at a later date. Probably won't go into too much detail, only what is necessary to get the gist of it. If you want more details, more in-depth history of Fallout and Elder Scrolls lore, I recommend visiting the Shoddycast YouTube channel. They've got some really cool videos. I love this rifle. gosh, I'm gonna need some more ammo soon. I should have stopped by that gift shop vendor and bought more ammo. More microfusion cells.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass, instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
How did you end up trapped down here?
First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story.
You don't look like the other ghouls from Brett's group.
Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company.
How can I help get you out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'll try to find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
I'm unfortunately not going to be able to take any more scrap that I can use or profit from. I'm almost over encumbered. not gonna be too happy.
Did you find my friend?
Yes, unfortunately.
I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for topside.
If I remember correctly, there isn't much in here, but still. Might be able. I think there was some loot actually. Yeah, there was some loot. But there's also a ton of traps, so I'm gonna have to watch my step. Seriously, what blew up? I did not see a thing. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to repair those soon. That's it. I'm done in this room. I'm done. I'm just done.
Antler says you are the one killing my kin. Antler says you must die.
Okie dokie then. So, yeah, I've taken care of all of the Nightkin in the basement, so I'm gonna go talk to Jason Bright, and then after he and his, quote, flock have moved in. I'm gonna probably end the episode there and go back to Novac to restock on ammunitions and other such necessities.
Hey,
Where is he? There you are.
Is the way clear?
The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
I will, but not yet. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe. Also, if there's anything you want me to do in this game, like, leave a comment down below describing it, and if I like the idea, I'll probably do it. So, see you around.